Okay, the hazard exists, but how does it actually get to us? Or onto us? What are the common ways people are actually exposed in these kinds of environments? It feels like understanding that pathway is absolutely key to prevention.
It absolutely is.
Hmm.
Knowing the route is half the battle. There's several main ways exposure can happen. Inhalation is a major one. Think about aerosols, tiny droplets suspended in the air. These can be generated during the fermentation process itself, or maybe during downstream processing like centrifugation or mixing. If those aerosols contain harmful microbes or chemical agents, breathing them in poses a significant risk.
So that's why ventilation is so important.
Precisely. Using closed systems where possible, having really good ventilation, often with special filters, and using personal protective equipment like masks or respirators, those are all critical for mitigating inhalation risks. Similarly, dust from dried microbial cultures can become airborne. If that dust is inhaled, it can lead to respiratory problems or infections. Again, containment strategies like using biosafety cabinets for dusty procedures and really thorough cleaning are vital.
Okay, breathing it in. What else?
Ingestion is another route, basically accidentally swallowing contaminated material. This can happen if lab personnel don't follow basic hygiene rules, maybe eating, drinking, or smoking in the lab area, or not washing hands properly before leaving.
Simple things, but crucial.
Very crucial. Strict rules about no eating or drinking in lab spaces and rigorous hand-washing protocols are essential prevention. Also, making sure any food or drink brought into the building is stored completely separately from lab areas prevents accidental contamination.
Makes sense. What about touch?
Yes, skin contact. Directly handling contaminated materials, maybe touching microbial cultures or working with chemical reagents without proper protection that can result in exposure. Could lead to skin infections or chemical burns or absorption of toxins.
So gloves are key.
Gloves, lab coats, sometimes aprons, appropriate PPE is essential. And spills and splashes are another big risk for skin contact. They can happen easily during fermentation processes. Prompt cleanup, using the right disinfectants, and using physical barriers like splash guards on equipment helps minimize this risk.
Okay, so breathing, eating, touching, any other ways?
The last main route is injection. This often happens accidentally, maybe through needle sticks if someone is using syringes or getting cut with contaminated sharp objects like glass slides or scalpels. This directly introduces the hazardous material, microbes, or chemicals into the bloodstream or tissues, potentially leading to serious infections or reactions.
Ouch. How do you prevent that?
Using safety-engineered needles where possible, having really strict procedures for handling any sharps, and always disposing of them immediately in designated puncture-proof containers are crucial steps. Any improper handling just dramatically increases the risk, which really underscores why thorough training on sharp safety is so important for everyone in the lab.